this is on.
Oh, God. This is not good. I've gone too far.
You're like way up from the rest of us.
I always sit way up.
Should I be
I have to be.
Where are we sitting?
Okay. Welcome to Basement Movie Room. Thanks for coming. Be sure to subscribe. I'm adding that this time because nobody subscribes when they watch our videos.
You're
So-
adding that this time. You just said that. Now you have to edit that out.
Don't be an asshole.
Start over.
No, this is it. This is the video.
No editing.
This time we watched Clue, and guess what? Alice and Batgirl are here, aka the wives, and a special appearance by Lego Batman.
Lego Batman.
Will Arnett himself, right here. So we watched Clue. Clue, it was made in 1985, directed by someone, because I didn't actually look at who directed it, but John Landis had a lot to do with this movie, starring Tim Curry, Michael McKean, Martin Mull, Leslie Ann Warren, Christopher Lloyd, Madeline Kahn, Eileen Brennan, and a number of other people you're probably going to recognize from character actors, basically. It's all character actors in this. Nobody is a huge star outside of maybe Tim Curry. But essentially, Clue, 6 people gather into...
No, Christopher Lloyd.
I said Christopher Lloyd, if you were listening,
He's
perhaps.
a famous actor. He's famous. You said
He's a
nobody
character
would say.
actor, though. Come on, quit interrupting.
Don't start.
So, basically, 6 people are called to this house, along with the butler played by Tim Curry. Quit poking me. Along with the butler played by Tim Curry. There's also a cook and Yvette, the maid.
I'm Batman.
It's going to be a thing. I'm Mike, by the way, from Red Letter Media, in case you don't recognize. So,
He's gonna recognize.
yeah, they're going to recognize because they're amazing viewers and we love them all.
Comment if you
Here's your
recognize.
viewers.
Comment if you recognize. This is definitely going over 20 minutes at this point. I'm going to have to start a second video. So, 6 people are called to this house, along with Wadsworth the butler and Mr. Body. There's a cook, there's a maid, and a couple other people show up. But essentially, they find out all of them are being blackmailed by Mr. Body, supposedly.
B-O-D-D-Y.
B-O-D-D-Y, that is correct. And they're all being blackmailed, and they're called to this house, and then murders start happening. I won't really go into it much more than that because I don't know that I can, to be honest, because it's too convoluted of a plot. But it's a fantastic movie. It's really good. So I'm going to let everybody else talk because my wife says I talk too much in these videos. That's her, Alice, right here, a.k.a. Carolyn. So I'm going to pass it off to everybody else. Carolyn! Alice! What do you think of the movie?
Are we jumping to ratings?
No, we're talking about the movie.
Let's jump down this rabbit hole, Alice.
The voice is creepy.
Damn it, Batman, you're too quick!
Creepy Batman.
Well, I had a hard time watching the movie because I kept seeing the one chick, Miss Scarlet.
Leslie Ann
as
Warren.
Sarah. No, not Sarah. Sharon. No, not Sharon. Susan.
Susan
Sarandon.
Susan
Yes.
Sarandon. You thought she looked like Susan Sarandon.
Yes, so it was hard to get past
She's
that
not Susan
movie.
Sarandon, clearly.
But she could be.
But she looks like her. She
Yeah.
could be a stunt double,
For
perhaps.
sure.
You idiots! You've captured the stunt doubles! It's a Spaceballs quote. Nobody else, other than me and Jared, get that one. I mean, Batman. Sorry, Batman.
Yeah.
Lego Batman.
Lego.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, she's fantastic in it. She's really good as Miss Scarlet. So on to you, Jared.
Who?
I mean, Batman.
As the world's,
Sorry, Batman. It's gonna be terrible.
world's greatest detective. I had this figured out from the first act.
Maybe because you've seen it before.
That's all I have to say.
And on to
No, it was great. I loved all the little quips. The humor was so quick and witty. Really kept you going the whole movie. So
for sure.
Yeah, it was entertaining.
On to Batgirl.
Yeah, on to Batgirl.
Or Batwoman. I don't know which one she prefers.
I thought it was like a bad high school play.
Yeah, she mentioned
That hurts me right here. That hurts me right here.
I don't know. I mean, just
It does give you that feeling.
I do. I feel like the lines were very rehearsed and black-like in all the figures that they were doing in every one of the scenes. It was just like it was step, 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 step. Every time they did a scene or did a line, it was like way too rehearsed. It wasn't natural. But it was a good movie. I mean, it kept you on your toes, and I was confused the entire movie, which could possibly be part of my negativity towards it. Especially at the end when they had like 7 different alternative endings. It's hard to
I felt like
determine that.
I felt like you were going to the movie thinking you could solve the movie, and which was very funny because I knew the ending of the movie already, and knowing that there's no way to solve the movie because there's no
and I had
actual
never seen
ending.
the movie, and these three have seen the movie, so they knew that there really
She didn't
was
remember it.
I
no
didn't remember it.
ending-ish. And at the end, there's like alternative endings, which are always great to have like a different viewpoint, but it confuses you even more as you're watching the movie. You're already confused, and then there's 3 alternative endings, and then you're even more confused and like, who in the actual hell was the murderer? I think it does reveal it a little bit in the last alternative ending, so I will say that. It made a little bit more sense, and I did like the last alternative ending because it kind of like brought everything together full circle.
Right.
And made a lot more of the actual movie that didn't make sense, if that makes sense.
Wait, let's clear it up though.
I already
The
figured
last
that out.
ending though was the real ending, right?
Last ending was a real ending,
Or what?
so Batman knows. The greatest detective over here thinks he has a different ending, apparently. Go ahead and explain your different ending.
Yeah, and we went the same way the Butler guy did it.
Let's run around the basement real quick. Basement movie room.
I don't
We're
want.
actually outside the basement
I don't
movie
want to
room.
explode your minds. I'll
Okay.
keep it to myself.
Sure,
The
Batman.
Will Arnett voice, though, is kind of on point, and I am not going to lie, it's a little creepy. I think Will Arnett's going to do a video call with you on the next Lego Masters and be like, I feel like you're trying to be an imposter.
I think he's cardboard.
Hey, video cred,
I'm Lego Batman.
leave my costume alone.
Can we go to ratings then?
Yeah.
Not yet. Not yet. I have more to say.
Oh my god, of course.
So yeah, there was 3 endings to this movie. And 2 endings are not real endings. And the 3rd ending is the real ending.
The first
So
2 were
ultimately,
terrible.
the first 2 are just for fun. And it's actually the
Well, I
perfect
don't
way to
know.
end the
I
movie.
actually thought Miss Scarlet had
Yeah,
done it.
the first one was pretty.
Yeah, I thought
The
she
second
had
first one
done
is
it.
good.
The second
Second
so
one was
far
not,
fetched.
yeah.
It's like less believable.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
that's
yeah.
the point.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
based on
It's
a
great.
board game.
It's great.
So anything could be true in this movie. There's no indication, and you're not getting enough of the story throughout watching it to know who actually did anything. So having 3 endings makes sense. I think that's the best part of the movie is to have 3 endings because anything could have happened. And in the 3rd ending, pretty much everybody did everything.
Yeah.
Except Michael McKean.
And I love
He's
how
fantastic.
I love how the lines
Who's
got
my
passed.
thinking?
He was the FBI
I
agent.
love how the lines got passed from one character to they said the same
Yeah,
lines, but
they
it's different
changed the lines
characters in
around.
each-
Yeah,
in each,
they definitely
and-
changed the lines around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's
And I
fun.
It was great.
It's a fun movie.
The alternate endings kind of tie in the actual like board game because a board game can have
Yeah,
alternate endings and different.
yeah, everyone.
And
Like we
Anybody-
played Hill House or Haunting of House on the Hill
Oh,
recently,
let's not go
and
there.
that was
About a 20-minute
It's
video.
Where's over here?
it's a clue
Well,
like
actually,
it's a
but
clue
wait,
like
wait,
video
over
game
here.
that can end in any way. I mean, she ended up losing because she was
Yeah.
the villain. And
Clue
it,
meets D&D.
Clue meets D&D. That's perfect. That's a perfect response
Who
to it.
meets what?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Did I play that before?
No, you've never played Dungeons and Dragons. Believe me, you're not going to play that. VLDO plays that. Watch VLDO.
Fun movie,
And our
though.
channel. Subscribe.
Fun movie.
But the movie,
I mean,
it was good to see the movie understanding growing up playing the game Clue that
Yeah.
they're having the alternative endings at the end of the movie, kind of like tied in the whole concept.
Yeah, it works well because anybody can guess anything in the movie. So it's like you could guess in Clue and be completely wrong, but it's still fun to play the game.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
and what movie other than this has been made after a board game.
Yeah,
I can't think of any other.
I still have trouble taking you seriously with that Batman mask on.
It's okay.
The mask that our 3-year-old son wore.
Just don't,
No,
just don't look at me anymore.
I mean, Lord of the Rings has 37 endings.
No.
Return of the King, but you know, not that
It's not a board game.
different endings, but you know, whatever. All right, let's just go ahead and go to. There's no score in this movie, so we're not going to talk about score. It's just standard,
Yeah,
standard
score?
stuff.
What are you
music,
talking about?
music,
The music, it's the
It's standard
yeah.
stuff.
It was more like
Oh, and John Landis was involved in this movie.
Is it based on, like,
John Landis was the
5?
producer in this movie, and I
They
still didn't.
They do their own scales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
they
no
do.
scale?
out of 5. We do out of 5. He does a half-point scale.
I do half point
I do
scale.
0.1
Jared does
scale.
0.1 scales, so you can
So,
rate out of 5.
like I
Carolyn,
do.
you're on the left, so you get to go first on the rating.
Okay.
I mean, Alice, sorry.
I'm actually gonna rate it a 4 because even though the acting was a little cheesy,
It's supposed to
but
be.
it's a 1985 movie, so I felt like it fit the time, I guess. So a 4 for me.
4 is great. I'm gonna rate a 4.5 because I think it's a near a perfect movie.
You thought it was a near perfect movie?
Near perfect movie. It's
Near perfect movie.
funny.
Did it win the Oscar?
God, how would I know? No, of course not. But it's a near perfect movie because it's entertaining. It's got a great cast. It's got a great script, and it has a great ending. To be honest,
Endings.
4.5 for me. On to Batman.
Well, I gotta go with a 4.3 because I figured out the ending in the beginning because I'm the world's greatest detective. Batgirl.
I don't know how I'm supposed to follow that. I'm gonna go with Carolyn on a 4. If I was gonna be completely honest, for me it would have been a 3, but I feel like that's gonna be super low. I'm not a unsolved mystery type, I guess, and that's what I feel like this movie was. And like Carolyn said, the script was kind of cheesy, the acting was kind of cheesy, but I think that was the point of the movie. That's just not my style. So I'll go with a 4-2 because it was entertaining. It did keep me watching. So yeah, I'll
You
stick
going with a
4.
4.2 or a 4 also?
I'm gonna go with a 4 also.
Okay.
To be clear.
So
Batman.
4.3, I think.
And a 4.
4.5. It's like a 4.3 average or something like that. Anyway, it's a great movie. Check it out. Be
It's
sure to
worth the
subscribe.
watch.
Yeah.
It's worth the watch.
Don't
fun.
go in with a big expectation.
No, you're watching a 1985
It's
movie.
really silly at times.
Which is weird.
It's really
You look
silly
that
at
up and
times.
It's like, really?
The humor is so quick.
The humor is
It's-
great.
it's-
Ew.
You'll miss a lot of the humor.
To be honest, they missed a lot of the humor. To
Yeah.
be honest,
Oh,
I'm
the
gonna be
humor
honest.
was so cheesy. It's not that I
was
missed
terrible.
it. Yeah, we
I
didn't
was
miss it.
I
It
was laughing
terrible.
out loud over here, and they were sitting over here like,
It was not a laugh out loud movie.
oh, it definitely was. Some of the
No.
jokes went like,
Some
woo.
stuff's so quick.
No.
This movie is just so quick with everything. So
It was cheesy.
it's fast.
It's great.
Cheesy, not a laugh
It's great.
out movie. No.
Watch it now.
You
It was
think
like,
it's a
oh,
comedy?
watch it
not
now.
a comedy. Not a comedy.
If you haven't watched it, watch it. It's not a
Tim,
must see,
Tim,
but it needs to be on the list.
Drawing a blank too.
Not a comedy, though.
Tim Curry.
Curry is amazing.
Tim Curry's amazing in this. He's amazing in everything.
Yeah.
Even like Home
yeah,
Alone
he
2.
was pretty amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
To be
Well,
able to do
back
all
to
the
Without Curry, I don't think this movie works.
Yeah, the Curry
So
factor.
Peter was good.
yeah,
Curry factor.
yeah,
It's like Congo has the Curry factor.
that's next.
We're gonna watch
The
that
Curry
soon.
factor.
All right. Thanks for watching Basement Movie Room. The review with the wives finally happened, like after 6 months. So enjoy.
Wonder.
Please be sure to subscribe and check out our other videos that we have posted right now. Dune was last week.
This is the review.
Thanks
did
for
want us
watching.
to watch
This is the
Babadook.
review we want. Not what
They
you deserve.
we wanted them to watch Babadook, but they chickened out. Let's be honest with this. Cheers.
Cheers,
Cheers.
Yes.
Babadook.
Paramount Pictures invites you to an evening of mystery, murder,
This is getting quite serious.
and madness. In the movie that makes a scene of the crime, Clue. It's not just a game anymore.